Hello Internet, I'm Nick Acciani, and these are my adventures backstage. First, I have to apologize for not putting up a video in the past 2 weeks. I'm really sorry about that. I wanted to. I have just been in tech, followed by tech, followed by tech. Okay, only 2 techs, not 3. Not yet. All that said, this week, I kind of want to talk to you about something that's sort of near and dear to my heart. It's 99 Seat Theater in LA. You might be asking yourself, what is 99 Seat Theater in LA? Basically, what 99 Seat Theater means is that any theater with a house, and a house means the audience, so any theater with an audience that has 99 seats in it or fewer is considered a 99 seat house. Where that comes from is from Actors Equity. They have created a 99 seat plan that allows actors to work for a much smaller stipend. They get about $11 a show, and that's it. But they have a little bit of rehearsal protection. It allows actors and stage managers to work for that smaller stipend in these smaller houses so they can continue to perform. I've been lucky enough to work in 99 Seat Theater as a writer, a designer, a director, an actor, and just a plain old technician, and a stage manager. That's where I started out stage managing. It was from working those shows that I gained enough experience to get hired at an equity theater and get my equity card, which I had to finish paying for to officially become a member, but I'm there-ish. Why it's so near and dear to my heart is when I moved out to LA, I was kind of done with theater. I was burnt out and I wasn't really going to touch it again. And then I got pulled on a show. My friend pulled me on a show when I came out here, and it's kind of become my life. I fell in love with theater because such great work was being done. There's some crappy work being done in 99 Seat Theater. There's some crappy work being done on Broadway. It's everywhere. But there's some really great work being done on Broadway. There's some really great work being done on 99 Seat Theater. And I've been lucky enough to be a part of it. There's an intimacy because you're so much closer to the actors. This is a place that actors go to really challenge themselves. Directors go to challenge themselves and do new works. Where writers, I wrote my own show, and I was lucky enough to produce it and direct it in a 99 Seat Theater. And that was one of the most fulfilling experiences of my life so far. And if it wasn't for the 99 Seat plan, it wasn't for 99 Seat Theaters existing, I wouldn't have been able to do that. The reason I bring all of this up now, if you're up to date on theater news, you may have read somewhere about Actors Equity and their new proposal to change the 99 seat plan. There are 3 parts to this plan as it is proposed currently. One of them includes actors getting paid minimum wage, which right now in California is $9. It's going up to $10 in a year-ish, something like that. I'm not entirely up to date on my everyday politics. Theater politics, different story. Anyway, that's one part of the plan. The other part of the plan involves membership companies having equity members already and then producing without any plan, and actors who are part of equity producing their own shows without any plan. There's kind of a divide now in LA. It's gotten so big that there has been national news coverage, which is why I say some of you might have heard about it. So to explain this a little bit further, the major divide is happening because so many actors realize currently, like I've run the numbers myself because I think about producing shows all the time and doing it in a 99 seat theater. The only way to pay your actors and your stage manager minimum wage for all of the rehearsals and all of the shows, the only way to afford that is if you are a theater with 99 seats and you sell out every night. For the normal run out here is 6 weeks, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you have to sell out every single show, which very rarely happens. There's only one show that I've done that is sold out like that, and that was Avenue Q. I mean, come on, if you don't sell out Avenue Q, you're doing something wrong. But every other theater that I've worked at has not sold out like that. What's even more concerning is most of the theaters out here aren't 99 seats. They're fewer. The average is between like 30 and 50 seats in the house. And that kind of theater, anyone producing that is going to lose money. And yes, there are grants, there's donors and benefactors and all that, but that's hard to get. Most of the time people are fundraising on their own and they're trying to get that money back so they can produce another show. The idea is that you create a theater company and it's growing and it's producing theater that's enriching the community, giving actors a chance to perform, giving directors a chance to direct, for new writers a chance to workshop their new work. Heathers the Musical started out in 99 Seat Theater in LA. Under the new plan, I don't know if that might have worked. It might have, I honestly don't know. I don't know what their producers had, but it did start out in 99C Theater in LA and moved off Broadway. That happens. That's happened to several shows. And that's what a large chunk of the actors and producers and a large chunk of the theater community out here is afraid of losing. And out here, casting directors come see it. Agents come and see these shows. I've had friends get signed to agents from shows they were in out here, from 99-seat shows, and that has led to more work. 99-seat theater is kind of a jumping point and maybe a coming back point to create something new. The scariest thing is that it is being voted on by the National Committee, which means only a couple of those people are representative of LA. That's not to say the people that are representative of other cities haven't come and worked in LA and know our community, but I just kind of wanted to use this video to kind of express how this community has benefited me, how it is, and how it works, and hopefully that is food for thought for changes in the future. The plan needs to be updated. It needs to be changed. I don't know if this is the right answer, and I hope that people don't act rashly and realize that most people think that they're being rational even when they're not. And I hope that the LA theater community can remember that as all of this is being hashed out. I love 99-seat theater. I love Actors Equity, and I hope that it kind of works itself out. That's all I've got to say on the subject for now. And just remember, do what you love what you do, and have fun. Nick out. What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. I get so sidetracked sometimes. It is ridiculous. Squirrel!